and welcome back to tazwells12. You're on my YouTube channel, which is tazwells12, and I am the host, who is Tara Wells. Today's video is going to be a Andover car boot sale haul. Really good things I've got to show, a bit of mixture, so really good haul. Before I get into the products, the items and the advice that I'm going to say in this video, I just want to go through the nitty-gritty stuff first, which is, if you like the video, then please give it the massive thumbs up button, and by clicking it, it tells me what you want to see, it tells me what you like, other people see it, other people like it, and the video go around, so definitely give that a click on the thumbs up. Subscribe to tazwells12 by clicking on the subscribe button at the top of my page, and the bell notification if you want to be notified when I've uploaded a new video. Please comment down below and advise any suggestions, ideas, whatever you would like to mention. I will 100% come back to you and like your comment every single time. Weirdly, the products in this video are not sponsored. There is some brands in here, but they are not sponsored in any way. This is just an advice, a thrifting, a second-hand haul for me to just explain and show you what I've got, so no sponsored. Please check out my two accounts on Instagram. So you have tazwells12 and tazwells12 home. Check, like, follow, comment, whatever you'd like to do, please, that'd be great. Now we will get into another Andover car boot sale haul. It's just gone, so Christmas 2024. I saw in the shop this cup, and you would have seen on one of my hauls that I found one very similar in a charity shop with a snowflake on the front of it. I saw this mug in the place, which I think was B&M or Home Bargains, can't remember which one. I was like, oh, that's really nice. Didn't buy it because didn't really need it. Didn't really want to pay the price for it. Then it went down in the sale. What it was in the sale was pretty good if someone wanted to get it for like a gift for the next year as just a sale price. So I think it was originally £5 originally, and then I think it went down to like £3 or £2.50 after that. Don't know if it went down any more after that, in case any was left in the stores and that, and it probably maybe have gone down a little bit more. I then found at the car boot sale, which I normally do, is the mug in question. So I have to be a little bit restricted because it is a mug, and I have got lots Christmas mugs, I have got lots of general mugs that I love. I've had a little clear out, there is space in the cupboard, but I have to be a little bit careful because it could get blocked up again. All this on the floor on someone's mat, and it literally has all this design. It's a really good size mug, brand new, as you can see, with a label on the bottom, the hot chocolate in there, and the label. And it has embossed this cozy. The risk and ask them how much they wanted it, even though it's brand new. They said £1, so I thought, you know what, for £1 I will take that. I only want the mug. The hot chocolate is literally in date to November 2025, so I might give this to someone and see if they want it, because it's not really, I don't like cheap hot chocolate, but someone might try it and they might really like it. So again, £1 for that, really happy. I then found another elf for my gran. This one is actually in a bit better condition, and I actually think his arms have got Velcro and they stick together, so he might be a newer edition. He is definitely a lot more in better condition than the first one I found, but he has got a different face. If you see from the last video, they do look all the same, but when you get them all together they look different, so it was definitely different. And it says elves behaving badly, so again I got that for her for 50p. If you didn't see the other video, there is an explanation why I got that. A quick story is that she likes knitting like outfits for them. I'm trying to get her all different versions of this in different colours, so she can then sit there and knit stuff, because when you get older, she likes knitting for one, which a lot of people do like doing, but two, she can't really move about, so she will have the pleasure of just knitting these little things, outfits, and she'll be happy with that. So she is going to go with a collection for that. This item here, but I am going to explain it because it was a really good like bargain. So it was actually something for Neil. I actually found him a super dry hoodie. Looked really good. It was in his size. I think it was either it was this extra large, which I normally look out for, and it was a grey version with the super dry. It was really clean, no holes, no nothing. It was a zip up one. He's actually got it on, so I can't actually show you, but it was a really good hoodie, really good quality, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna ask a price, because sometimes you ask, sometimes you get it cheap, sometimes it's expensive. So I asked on this occasion, and the lady only wanted £1 for it. I was really happy because they are normally like a £40–50 hoodie that he got for £1, and he'll enjoy that. Show you it because he's got it. I've said before, but I like doing my arts and crafts, so I do trying to look for arts and crafts stuff at the car boot sale. I have done some photo book scrapbooks, so I've done like one of me and Neil like through the years, or if we've been through holiday and stuff. If you're really interested, I can do like a small video of like what I've used, what I've designed it with. Absolutely can do that. And then I've done like another book with like friends, family, pets, yeah, throughout the years, of different photos that I take, and I just can have like I basically go on, it's called Photo Fish or something like that, and I literally just send a load off, and they're like probably like 10–12p a photo, really good quality, easy, come really quick. So I do that every so often, and I get a load of photos and I just sit and craft, and I really enjoy it. What I try and do at the car boot sales is look for crafty bits for the cheap, because when I try to restock on some of the stuff that I bought not long ago, it wasn't costing a bomb, because it obviously is a hobby of mine and I don't mind paying out for money for hobbies, but some of the stuff was coming out really dear if you haven't got that money. I'm trying to see if I can find any stickers, like crafty flowers, bits and bobs, and this was one of them. So I found these paintbrushes, which I always love a good little paintbrush. I never use these for anything else because I do some DIY like in the home and stuff, but I use the not rubbish paintbrushes for that, but just a different type of paintbrush. These are crafty paintbrushes, painting brushes, like watercolors, poster paints, acrylic paints, like that's what they're for. So I saw these in the packet and I thought they're brand new, no one's touched them, and they're sealed, and like you say, they're for watercolors, acrylics, oils, temperas, stains, enamels. So they're a really good like mixture, and then they've got like this soft bit that you can hold it as well, so it's not hurting your finger if you're doing it for a long time. Really happy with that, and I got them, and it's a 4-pack. Yeah, £1 for these, so I was happy to buy them because I know paintbrushes can be quite expensive. Next items I'll go on to is the clothes item. So I obviously said about Neil's bit because I didn't have that, but I can show you what I bought for myself. The first one I saw was these Adidas t-shirt. I have got a couple of these colourways, but I'm looking out for ones that I generally want now. So I saw this one, which is a dark green, which again, green is right up my street. I really love it. And it's just got the stripes on the arm. This one is like a velvety sort of material. Some of them are embroidered and some of them are this velvety sort of material. The labels are Hiya, Adidas, and this is a UKM, so like a medium. Really love it, tried it on already. I don't really care if this is a child's, this is a lady's, this is a small men's. I'm not bothered, I just like it and I pick them up, and I don't care what the fit is. I just buy it because I like it. So this was £1. So again, I wouldn't have got this for £1 in a Sports Direct or a sports shop. So £1, really happy. Products I've actually already wore and I really love them. So that's a really good sign. So this one I've actually wore a couple of times. This is a sort of stone coloured jacket, okay? So I saw this on the rail and I was like, oh, I like that. But what happened at Christmas was, I don't know if I showed or explained. So basically, since Christmas, my mum asked me what I would like for Christmas. We went to shopping in Salisbury, I think it was. I think we were going in the charity shops. I was looking at the jackets in New Look for a little while. There was like a black one. They had a sale on the black ones. So I was trying all the sizes on. I was generally going to buy it because I really, really like these. I think they're really good if you want like a t-shirt under these, or like a vest top or a racer top. And you can just wear these as the jacket. I really like this because you can, obviously it's like a cardigan, you can take it off or leave it on, and yeah, I just think they're really versatile. And in the winter it's really good just to have that extra sort of bit layer and a different layer. I asked for the black one in New Look, so I generally, when I saw this one, I thought this was New Look. So when I looked at the label, it was H&M, right? And then it is a EUR extra small. And when I looked at that, I was like, that's going to drown me for extra small. It's got pockets on the front here that you can put things in. I don't think she's hardly wore it because it didn't smell like awful or whatever. It's really tidy, and then on the side you've got like these cuts and it comes down a little bit longer and that, and you've got sort of like a cuff. See, really, really love this. And when I picked this up, the other girl was helping her. She was like, oh, I was wanting that. And I was thinking, why has she just said that now when they've obviously put the clothes out? It's been there for a little while and now I've come and picked it up. I was like, I really want this. And I had already asked the price and the woman had already said. So I was getting the money out. So I was like, I'm not gonna not give this back because I really like this and I like the buttons and everything. And I paid £3 for this. I paid about, I think, £17 or £18 for the one that I wanted from New Look. So that's a massive difference. I know you can't always find these, but when I found this colour, I was like, that's perfect, because I didn't really want a white, but I wanted like a lighter version. So £3, I was so super happy with this. Next clothing item, like I said, I've already worn, really love it, and it was this Zara dress, a collar. It's quite see-through, as you can see, but when I wore it, I wore cycling shorts like I always do, and just a little vest top underneath it, and it was really good. Not the thickest material, because the day I wore it was supposed to be sunny, but it was ended up being a little bit cold, but it doesn't matter. Then you have got like 3/4 length sleeves. You've got this V-neck. You have got elastic-waisted waist. You have got belt holes, which this is why I really liked it. So this is why I went for it. Again, it's like a 3 sort of tiered dress at the bottom, and also it is a midi skirt, because it goes just above your ankles. And like I said, this is from Zara and it is a size large. I love this. This is great. This is a really nice, just to make you feel really nice and lovely. And I paid £3 for it. And yeah, staple in the wardrobe. And it's really good because I can do like a turnover of clothes if I want to. And also, this is why I go to the car boot sale, because you can take that risk because it's so cheap. Like, I'm not being funny, £3 for this dress would have been like £20, £30 in the shop again. So really lovely. Paid £3 for that, and again, really lovely item. To at the moment be ending with a load of cuddly toys. Like, I'm not obsessed, and if I genuinely find them, I genuinely find them. There's sometimes I don't and sometimes I do. I've just been genuinely lucky in that department. I have 3 to show you. So the first one I'm going to show you is this little cow. Love the little colourway of it with the beige and the white. I think he's so cute. He's so fluffy and soft, so cute. Like I've said, I only collect the Little White Company, Jellycats and White Teddies. That is all I collect, and they will all be sitting up here, so you will see them when I decide to put them up, and I've filmed most of my videos. It's going to go with it. We did pay a little bit of pricey for this because the woman did have a few in a basket and she knew what they are. If they know what they are, they do tend to ask more money for them. So there was like a big swan that was massive. You could unclip the wings. Really, really lovely, really pretty. Again, all the soft neutral colours. And then there was this one. There was even a Jellycat book in there, but we didn't at the time know who we could get that for. Really annoying because the Jellycat book was like £2 and I was like, it was really stuck down there. I don't even know if anyone had gone into this box. And then I saw all these like White Company toys. I didn't see any Jellycat toys, otherwise I would have got that. But this book was stuck right at the back, so I picked that out onto the top of the box so someone actually could find it, because I thought £2 was really good for that. I picked this one up. My mum actually paid £3 for this for me because it is really cute. There is some like cheaper ones I have found, but yeah, again, like I said, it's the Little White Company with the label at the bottom, but yeah, £3 I paid for that. 2 more, which I found off a lady, and I was looking at something funly for my mum, right? So my mum wanted a baking, not tray, like tin for to make cheesecakes, right? But she wanted a smaller one, but I was trying to phone her and couldn't really FaceTime. I was in a field and she didn't come with me this time. And literally I was trying to explain it on the phone and she was like, anyway, so we got that. And I then spotted something near the lady that I thought I recognised. And I was like, I recognise that. I'll have a look in a minute, because I couldn't do 2 things. Anyway, I was so super lucky that I found a Jellycat. A Jellycat. So what I noticed was the bunny, because the bunny is like the true form, and I have got like a beige one up there, but this one you can see has got this like floral design. Obviously I watch other TikTokers, carbootsale hauls on like YouTube, like I'm doing these, and that's what inspired me to do these. I have seen people where they have found Jellycats, and I have seen this version where they have found it either in a charity shops or whatever. And I thought, oh, I recognise that. But I was so lucky because obviously I was dealing with this other thing at the beginning. You know what? I'm going to take a chance. Normally when something is near someone's feet at the car boot sale, they want extortionate prices. So I went over there and I checked. And I turned it around and I was like, oh my God, it's a Jellycat, right? The little girl or little boy went to their mum and went, see, someone's seen it. See it, like, so they even know, the children do. And then I just went, well, how much do you want for this one? And she went, and then she was telling me a story about, she was like, oh, I've only brought 4. And I was like, 4? I was like, 3 or 4, she said at the time. And I was like, what? So I looked down and then I found this one. right, which is another Jellycat. And then she went, I've got a whole bag of them somewhere. And she said, I could not find them. She said, I wanted to bring them. And she said, I've got a whole bag that I genuinely just couldn't find them. And I was like, what? I was so gutted, but I was so happy that I found two. So the other one was like not a teddy, because I'm more like these sort of teddies. But the other one was like a comforter, a baby comforter, because most of these are kids stuff. Left that one because I was like, do you know what, I don't want that, but these two I did. So I said to her, well, I was thinking at the time, like, damn, like, why did she not bring that bag? But then I could have been really unlucky. Someone come in, looked at the bag and bought the whole bag off of her. Do you see what I'm saying? I was just genuinely lucky that I found these two together. And also what they had said to me, which I know I'm like rambling on, but they said to me, you're the first person that's looked at these, because they probably thought because they were right near her feet, they were she wanted a lot of money for them. So when I said to her, okay, well, how much do you want for the two of them? And then she was like, £4? And I was like, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I had no hesitation. I was like, £4, I'm absolutely happy to pay for. And she was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, absolutely happy. So I give her the money. And she was like, quickly put them in your bag like this, because I was trying to obviously sort it out myself. When my mum's there, it's a little bit different, but, and she was like, yeah, put them in your bag. And then I sorted the money out with her, and I got a tin, and then I got the two Jellycats. So we have a little bunny here with this floral design and this, and like a grey sort of version with a pink nose. So that's really cute. Jellycat again, and he's got a code. And then we've got this one, which I think is the cutest. It's the bunny with the up ears. I cannot find this one. There you go. If anyone knows what this one is or whatever, then that would be really helpful to let me know what this one is. I don't know where the code is. Maybe it's fake. No, there it is. There's the code. I got two for £4, which I'm absolutely super happy, and they're really cute. This is the end of this car boot sale haul, and there was so much I had to explain there. So I had so much, there was so many stories I had behind everything, but I will say in every single video, go to your car boot sale, go to your jumble sales, go to your charity shop, go to any sort of function, Facebook market, go to any sort of function that you can generally go to and go and find your bargains for your home, for your kids, for your clothes, for your fashion, for your partners, for your family. Like, there's absolutely everything that you can find. Go and find them things, and you will be surprised what you find, because we are very lucky. We do go quite early to the car boot sale, not 10 times early, but we do go quite early. So it's very quiet, we can have a good look around, and we can get some bargains. And we try and not pull people down too much on their price, because there's the odd haggling. We might say, can you just take £1 off that, or this or that, or we do something we don't trust, like I've obviously explained in most of these videos, but we try and not do that very much. But like I said, go. If you like the products, the advice, or anything in this video, then please give it a massive thumbs up, because it tells me what you like, what you want to see. Other people will like it, other people will want to see the video, so definitely give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to tazwells12 and so hit the subscribe button on my main page. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified of the newest video. Comment down below on the video if you have any suggestions, ideas, and I will 100% comment back to you and like your comment every single time. Video is not sponsored by any of the main brands I have explained in this video, and it is just a second-hand haul video to give you advice. Please check out my 2 accounts on Instagram of tazwells12 and tazwells12 home. Check, like, follow, comment, whatever you like to do, please, that'd be great. Take care, have a lovely evening or day, whatever you got planned. Thank you for supporting, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next one.